Good evening, everybody, and welcome to TennisCon number 6. I'm so excited to be here with my buddy Mehrban Aranshad from the Tennis Summit and from Tennis Files, and it's awesome. How was your day?
Fantastic day. Played some tennis in the morning, and then I have to give a shout out to my ACTA team. Arlington County Tennis Association played a mixed doubles match with Elizabeth, and we did well, 1, 2, and 2. So shout out to all of them. Kendra, Guillermo. Damn, I'm forgetting everyone's name, but anyways, big shout out. But yeah, Peter, I'm so glad to be here because you do a fantastic job with this event, and it's just a stacked lineup. So I'm really excited to be a part of it. So thanks so much for having me.
Well, I'm excited to have you, and I'm really excited to get into. I'm excited to get into. What's coming. I'm excited to get into music trivia. If you guys don't know, I do it every year to Mehrban. We play classic songs, and he doesn't seem to know any of them. So here we go. We're gonna go. As you guys come on in, say hello, say where you're from. We're gonna have a fun time tonight. We always got to start off with, though, music trivia. Mehrban has not known basically, like, I don't know, so many classics. And this is a classic. I don't know if it speaks more bad against me that I'm getting old or if it's bad against him. I think he should know these songs.
The first one.
All right. Well, let's see. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Here we go. See if you can name this tune.
Oh. This is like all the other songs that you play, Peter. I've heard them before, but unfortunately the name escapes me. So Sasquatch?
What? Sasquatch?
Is that it? Is that the name? Did I get it?
We got to keep playing it for him. This is a classic. Come on. Like, Performance Plus Tennis is, come on. First of all, I got Performance Plus Tennis on.
Hey, correct.
Sure.
What's going on?
I Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. Have you ever heard of the Rolling Stones?
I have, but you will get satisfaction on tonight's live stream. I'll tell you that.
Oh, man. I love doing these. I love doing these with you. And, of course, Rick Tomlinson, he knew it was on. Yeah. We'll be doing – make sure that you guys keep tuning in. We got a lot of awesome live streams coming this week. Tomorrow night, we got Gigi Fernandez, and she's going to be going through how to have constant improvement by dissecting your own game. And then on Tuesday night, we're going to have Master Pro Jorge Capistane. Don't worry, I'll be doing music trivia with them too. And then on Wednesday morning or at lunchtime, I'm going to have a workout with Dean Hollingworth. Then you're coming back on Thursday. I mean, it's just a jam-packed week. And, of course, TennisCon starts tomorrow at 9 o'clock. If you've signed up for TennisCon 6, your free ticket, what does that mean? That means you're going to get an email at 9 o'clock tomorrow, and then all of Monday's lessons will show up, and we're going to go through kind of that tonight, what you'll see tomorrow. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm excited to see people coming on in. Thanks so much for saying hello, Jay Look from Moco. Where's Moco?
Montgomery County, Maryland. That's where I'm from, too.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right. So let's go into what let's just talk about the agenda of tonight. So here's what we're going to do tonight, guys. We're going to go through the top 10 tennis lessons of TennisCon 6. They're pretty good, just so you can kind of get ready for what's ahead. What's on deck for tomorrow? We'll show you what's on deck for tomorrow. Mehrban's got a special bonus announcement. We're going to have, I'm going to tell you how you can win the Slinger bag and the Total Tennis Makeover There are two separate prizes, by the way. They don't win. The person who wins does not win both. That's two. Those are two huge prizes. So one person's going to win a slinger bag, which is a lot of fun. If you don't know what that is,
I love my slinger bag, by the way.
I love mine too. I love it.
Yeah, seriously, it's amazing.
Right? That top spin.
Basically, yeah. I mean, I got in when they did the launch on Kickstarter. And I mean, whenever I'm by myself and I want to, hit some ground strokes, practice my volleys, it even like can feed you the serves, the ball at least. So very helpful machine.
Yeah. So we're going to go over how you can win the slinger bag, how you can win the total tennis makeover from Tennis Express. We're going to go over tennis trivia tonight, where some of you are going to be winning Jorge Capistani's tennis strategy book.
Nice.
One of you will win a free membership, lifetime membership to Next Level University, which is basically all my courses. And then one of you will be winning a $100 gift certificate to Tennis Express. So lots of cool things on the line. So make sure you stick to the end of this call, because we'll be playing that at the end. The tennis trivia will be playing at the end. So we got some good questions for you. Remember, it's just kind of a weird deal, how we do the tennis trivia. We try our best to get the first people in. Some people say that they type theirs in first, but we can only go through what we see first. And then we're going to do some parting Q&A. So if you have questions for us on how TennisCon works or anything on what you learned tonight, you can do that as well. Plus, during the call, you can do that as well. All right. Oh, I like this. Rhonda Bush, who I knew out there in Douglasville from Carrollton. She's a high school tennis coach. Her kids are great players. I've coached her kids. Awesome stuff. So really, really excited to get into this. Mehrban, you have anything to say before we get into this stuff?
No, well, I mean, I just would say that, there's a lot of value in the sessions, and you really do want to, pay close attention, either that throughout the week or, get the all access pass and then be able to refer to them like anytime you want. Cause like, believe me, there's a lot of these golden nuggets, so many in these presentations where like, if you, work on it diligently, what's been told to you, then it can really amplify your game a lot and give you a lot of happiness and pleasure, from improving yourself in your game. So really excited to watch them, because I always learn a lot, and even certain things that like you kind of know about, but then you forget, but then it's like highlighted in these presentations. So I'm just really excited for the week.
All right. I'm excited too. We got Peter from South Africa. I mean, it's just like, you guys are awesome. Just awesome stuff. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Mehrban, let me know when you see the screen pop up.
Okay. Waiting for it.
Has it popped up?
There we go. Technology. Oh, wow. There we are again.
Is it not sharing the screen? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're there. Okay. Because when I do this, I'm not going to be able to see you anymore.
That's fine.
And then we're going to the page, which of course is going to take forever to load now that we're on live.
There we go. Look at that.
I'm going to share. Go through is my top 10 lessons. Now, really, there's over 40 instructors. All the lessons are really awesome. Are they the top 10? I don't know if they're the top 10, but there's some really cool things that happened to me this year at TennisCon that I definitely will never forget. So I'm really excited to share it with you guys. I'm going to blow this up to present. Everything is running extremely slow, because that's just what live streams love to do.
I can just tell jokes if you want.
Oh, joke on.
Sure. What is cheese that isn't yours?
What is cheese that isn't yours? I don't know. What is it?
Nacho cheese.
Oh my gosh. That is really, really corny. Wow. So this is like, it didn't even load. Sorry, guys. Sorry, sharing's unavailable at this time. Please try it later. I need it. I'm going to try one more, and then if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, the share. Do this. All right. Mehrban, let me know when it looks good.
Okay, so
loading.
Yeah, it's loading.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks good on my end. Is it there?
Yeah.
Woo! Okay,
Did
guys. These live streams, you gotta be patient with us. But we do our best. Okay, so this is the top 10 lessons from TennisCon. Now, I'm going to play one video and see how that goes. But for the most part, I'm not going to be able to play little video clips because we can see that technology is a challenge on live streams. But I'm going to play one because it was really cool. So the first lesson that was really exciting for me that I can't wait to share with you guys is Gigi Fernandez. If you can see there in the lower corner, you see me sitting right next to her. We've done the Grand Slam Call of the Month together for like a couple of years now. We've interviewed Stan Smith and Patrick McEnroe and Jim Courier and Lindsay Davenport, Chris Evert. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's pretty amazing. And we're pretty good friends. And I've never met her before, but this year at TennisCon, we met each other and we did our presentation together. So that's pretty exciting. Mehrban,
cool.
have you ever met Gigi?
I have in person, actually, yes. At there's like a racket and paddle show conference in Orlando, and it was so cool. I didn't even know that she'd be there, and she's super nice. So yeah, it was fun to meet her in person.
Yeah, she's really nice. So you met her at a racket and paddle thing, huh?
Yeah, it was really cool. I mean, you know, all the big brands were there and everything, and you know, they had demos and stuff. So in Orlando, so yeah, it was fun.
That's pretty awesome. So what she's going to go through, and I'm going to play a little bit of it, and Mehrban, you just let me know if it plays through okay or not. Let me know how it is. But so this is pretty interesting. You know, these players at Laver Cup are legends. Like we've got right here on the screen, we got Rafa playing with Roger. How awesome was that? I definitely cried when Roger gave his speech. Did you cry, Mehrban, or not?
Yeah, I did.
I cried. Everybody out there who cried, say I cried in the comments section if you cried. But I cried. But one thing that's interesting, you know, Gigi has 17 Grand Slam titles in doubles, and one of the best doubles players of all time. And she noticed that since these players play a lot of singles, there were certain things that they were doing, shot selection, court positioning, that were mistakes, that they should have been in different places. And I think that you're going to learn a lot from this because you can see when they're doing this, everything's played at lightning pace speed, and they're hurting themselves in the points, but they're so fast they can also recover really fast too. But when we make these mistakes as mere mortals, we get even more exploited if we're doing these things because we're not as fast as them. Our opponents have more time to see the ball and make a shot selection. So I think even for us, we need to make these mistakes less. Of course, someone's calling me right now. Let me just put that off.
Yeah, doubles is so much strategy heavy, you know. Really important, you know. If and just, you know, finding the weaknesses in your opponents and, you know, hitting in the middle and passing shots sometimes, confusing them, and, you know, I don't know. There's so much strategy that I didn't know about like until I actually studied it. Because I never played doubles as a junior, and then when I got to college and I was playing like D1 tennis, like the coach rarely put me in doubles because I would just all singles, and I would just watch the ball go by when I was playing doubles. So it's really important to pay attention to the strategy, and that's going to be a great session there.
It is really good. And one thing that's kind of cool is I got a text from Gigi today. I edited this. We shot it about a week ago. I edited the video today, like yesterday and today, and I sent it to her, and she loved the video. And I got to say, it's really, really good. That's going to be on Wednesday. So let me do this. I'm going to, oh, no, I didn't want to go there. I'm already giving stuff away. How do I lower this screen? How do I
lower it or play it?
I know. I want to shrink it. I come up here and I hit the X, hopefully that will, okay, cool. All right. Now I'm going to come over here to the video. How are the comments? Are people seeing this, or is anybody saying we don't see what you're showing? I always get so self-conscious with this.
I have a lot of people who say they cried, but no one's saying anything about seeing it yet. But I mean, I could see it. Yeah, I see a blank screen up, but you're on the WeVideo.com one. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So this is the video I made with Gigi. So hopefully it will play. I'm going to let the whole thing kind of let that wheel stop spinning around. I don't know what it is about when you go live, how it affects every other web page. I don't know. Do you know how that would work, Mehrban? Why is this happening to us other than it's just always a cruel joke?
It's probably a cruel joke. I mean, you might want to refresh maybe.
Yeah. So I'm going to hit play and let's see if it plays. Let's just see if it does it.
There we go.
Recording, and then we as many times as possible. And this is our mic, so I'll just do this like interview style. What do you think? How's that look? Like that? Huh? That's better. You like it? Okay. All right. So
guys, your head's cut off.
Should we?
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah. Should I go a little? I can bring it a little higher.
Like
here. This is probably going to be in TennisCon too, I think.
Well, it's going to be in TennisCon.
I love Gigi's like, what's going to be in TennisCon?
And also when you go high, that's good.
Does that look good?
Yeah, that's better. Kind of eye level there.
You like that?
I think so. Let's see. Come back.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah. See, that's why you need me here.
Yeah. See, so Gigi, this is the first one we met, and she's already coaching me.
It's the first time we met. I feel like I've known you forever. We've been doing these calls every once a month for
so great.
A couple of years.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Getting to meet Gigi Fernandez. This is TennisCon 6. She's giving me lessons on how to set up the camera because you've been in front of the camera your whole life, huh?
Well, you know, when you put it high, you look better.
I do. We look better.
You have a hat. It's not fair to be a guy. You put a hat on, you come. It took me 30 minutes to get dressed and do the hair, do the makeup.
Yeah. Well, I came straight from tennis camp just to meet you today. Okay. Anyway, that was Mehrban. Did you hear that okay?
Yeah. It came out great.
Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do, that was just us meet. I wanted to show you guys our first couple minutes meet. I just thought that was so fun and funny. But I'm going to show you right now one of how we did this, how we would basically pick up a play and then she would talk about it. And it's really interesting. So hopefully this will play well. I'm going to roll the dice again and see if this will play. So let's see how this goes.
And being a little bit over aggressive to the middle and putting his team in what I call the reverse position.
Okay.
And leaving and then it creates position for Jack and then all of those failures. He's gonna pick this ball and come in. And then here's where he makes a mistake. He goes there, and that was not his ball. That was Jack's ball. And then now Jack puts Jack in a uncomfortable position because now the reverse staggered, and now Jack doesn't really know where to go. So if we go back to like in this position we talked about in the last minute ago, like once he comes in, the Jack should be always in front. Like Jack should stay in front of Felix. Yeah, Jack should stay in front of Felix, and then if they're in this reverse staggered position, the mid is confusion in the middle, right? Because now Felix is going because he doesn't see Jack. If Jack had been up, that point would have been over. So is Jack in the right position? Should he have been a little more in? I mean, no, I think Felix overplayed. Yeah, I think the thing with these players is they're hitting the ball so hard. Yeah, that you are 2 or 3 steps back to buy yourself a little bit more time so you can see the ball. Okay. I mean, the force with which they were hitting the ball at the net player constantly, it was like hard to control, even for Roger and Rafa. Oh, yeah. Great hand. Okay. So hopefully you guys could see that. And she goes through a bunch of plays from Laver Cup, which was really neat. And I just love that presentation. How'd that look, Mehrban?
Yeah, the audio was fantastic. We got some feedback though that some of the video was a little choppy, which people actually realized and said, like when you're live streaming, sometimes the video is going to be a little choppy, but
yeah. So,
but the actual video will be
when you watch it live on Wednesday, it's going to look really cool. The video comes out smooth, and the point, you can see the point in real time, and then we slow it down. There's a certain point she makes, and we slow the video down and replay it so you can really see exactly where she thinks they're going wrong, and you can't really argue with a 17-time Grand Slam champion. But I thought it was super interesting, and it was so cool to finally meet her. Okay, that's the last video I'm playing tonight because I don't want to do that again. I'd love to do it if it all played well.
Peter Freeman. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so the next thing that I want to show you guys, which was also really cool, is I'm here at Mark Kovacs, Dr. Mark Kovacs, who works with Francis Tiafoe, who did so amazing at the U.S. Open, and Sloane Stephens, who's won the U.S. Open, and John Isner, who arguably has the best serve ever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm here, and we took a private lesson together, and he analyzed my serve, and then he brought me through some like a physical test, which I failed miserably. It's so interesting to have a good serve, but I have so many physical limitations. And he showed me if I could work on these limitations, how I could add power to my serve and just be a better athlete. And it was a really, really cool thing because there was some stuff he showed me that I had never seen before or done before.
He's a man.
Yeah. Do you have any questions about anything so far, Mehrban, or do people?
Well, let me check the chat. So GBEM asked, like, is it racket fit that he kind of talked about in regards to your limitations and whatnot?
Did he talk about racket fit? I don't know. I think Dr. Mark Kovacs is his own kind of entity. I don't know if he works with racket fit. He might. I'm not sure.
I'm actually pretty sure. I don't know about now, Peter, but I know that he has been. He was consistently for a while working with them, and maybe he still does. But he would teach like a segment of it, like at their conferences or sessions or whatever. I guess a question. I don't know. Is there any particular one that you like aspect of the serve that you think is like the most important for power? In your opinion.
Well, I really think that, and I'll be interested to know your thoughts, Mehrban, is again, I don't know how I was a good athlete. I really don't know, because in high school, even besides being really good at tennis and being highly ranked and, ranked junior and all that kind of stuff, I mean, nationally ranked junior and state champion and things like that. And when we would play like basketball or school or baseball or whatever it was, kickball, I felt that I was one of the best in the school. But when it came to the day of physical testing, like how flexible are you and how can you do this and how can you, this test you had to do with your body, I was literally one of the worst in the school all the time. So it's kind of a weird dynamic that I have. And so I would say, thinking, well, how could I be such a bad athlete but a good athlete, and how would you get power in a serve? I definitely think one of my strengths is I really notice technique, and I love to study technique, and I feel like I'm pretty good at mimicking athletic moves, and so I think that is really such an important part of developing a great serve, is to really study the technique. Because if your technique is correct, even if you have physical limitations, you can still hit a really good serve. Like my serve is probably the best thing I do. And when I played junior tennis and college tennis, I felt really confident serving. And then if I were to pick out what's one part of the technique that absolutely has to be right to make your serve go fast and consistent, I think it's when you get to basically that secret power source. I don't know if you guys can see me. I think you guys can see me in the corner. That secret power source and your throwing motion.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing. The legs certainly are involved. The hips are definitely involved. They all flow together, which I think I have good flow, even though I don't have maybe the best balance. And he even pointed out my back leg, which is my left hip, isn't loaded enough. He thinks I could get another 3 to 5 miles an hour if I were to be stronger there. But I think I make up for it with my throwing motion. What do you think?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Peter, when I sent you some of those videos for the I forgot it was like was it Serve Power Challenge? Am I saying that right? Or
Serve Challenge?
Yeah, 70 serve challenge. I mean, that's the thing. Like you know, when you analyze my serve, you were talking about how like a lot of the elements that I have are similar to some of the professionals in terms of like the knee bend and the explosion upwards. But it was there was some stuff with the arm going on and like even a slight pancake sort of thing that was robbing me of a lot of power. So that's like that's probably the biggest thing. I totally agree with you. So yeah.
That's actually interesting that we brought that up, because you definitely use your lower body. I analyzed Mehrban's serve. Mehrban definitely uses his lower body better than I do, and he's stronger. He's younger. He's more flexible, so up until, if you look at the way his legs move in the serve, he looks like a pro going up into it, and is more athletic going up into the serve than I am. But when it comes to then the second half, which is the arm motion, then it flips. Then I would say my arm motion and is I don't want. I guess this is
more
further
technically
along
correct
at this point.
Yeah,
and I think that's the difference, because and if you could learn to do what I'm doing with the arm, then your serve probably should be even bigger than my serve, because you definitely use your lower body better than I do.
Yeah. I mean, that shows it right there. Because I mean, I'm sure you have a bigger serve than me, because you're getting that part right. So, yeah. So, and then along those lines, Peter, I mean, maybe that's the lesson. But who is it? Rick asked, "What did you learn from Dr. Kovacs?" So,
I learned that I shouldn't even have a driver's license with how unathletic I am. And Richard Bryce from the Tennis Hacker showed me that too. So. Yeah, I think what I learned is I really have got to very soon, because it even goes above tennis, is I've got to really start working on my physical limitations. Not only just become a better tennis player, because becoming a better tennis player at this point is still important to me, but it's more about becoming a better coach is way more important to me than becoming a better player. But definitely everyday life is so important, all the stuff that he teaches. And so he basically identified my legs, my left hip, and also my left shoulder, since I have just thrown so many balls, hit so many serves, fed so many, played so many matches. It's kind of like tightly wound, and it was also affecting my pronation move. So those were the hot buttons that we went through together. And I think you guys are going to really be very interested in watching this, because it's so cool to see a professional. He looks at it for 1 second, and right away he's picked out my limitations. And I thought it was pretty awesome. Yeah,
that's brilliant. And then I guess a question here from Tracy is, what day/time are you airing the serve lesson?
Okay, so this is going to be on Friday. So, so you guys have awesome things to look forward to the entire week of TennisCon. This is going to be coming at you Friday. So I hope you're going to love it, and I'm really excited for you to watch it.
Awesome.
Okay,
cool.
I'm going to go to the next thing. So this right here, I would love to play. I think I sent you guys, if you're on my email list, I don't know if you saw this, but I actually sent you guys about 10, 11 minutes of this lesson. This is a return of serve masterclass from Karoo. I think this is going to be played tomorrow. I think you'll be able to watch this tomorrow. And it's great all the way around. I mean, first of all, the video is fantastic. He is so, he put such an effort in. I mean, you can see here, he's got the graphics here, and he kept pointing out every point that he was making. He kept showing us what it was, different camera angles, just everything about the presentation was great. And then if you don't know who Carew is, he was a UCLA Bruin. He actually, as a junior, beat players like Dominic Thiem in juniors. He was top 400 in the world. He was Naomi Osaka's hitting partner when she won the Australian Open, the US Open. And he's awesome. And he prides himself on the return of serve. He said, like, I love the return of serve. He's like, I just love the technique of it. And he said, I love reading serve. So he shows you the technique, how to read the serve. And then he like shows you like the strategy of returning and how to get into your opponent's head. He's like, he loves like that chess and that challenge of getting the server to feel like, you know, that he knows exactly where the serve is going to go. So he kind of teaches you all that. And I have played players. I like I said, my strength was my serve. And if I played somebody like a Carew, though Carew is a much better player than me, but I mean, someone like a Carew, every now and then I would face, and I would know in the first game, even if I won the game flat, like at love, that I was in huge trouble because I could just tell that they were reading my serve really quick. And I was going to be in a lot of trouble. When I saw people like waiting on the serve and buying time and all things like that, I felt like, oh, this is going to be probably a good day for me serving. But when they did things like Carew is talking about, I was like, oh, I'm in trouble today. And so it's pretty awesome class.
Yeah. Yeah. Carew's great. I mean, I've had him on my podcast before, but what a player. I mean, I love watching him play with, you know, like you mentioned, Osaka, and he also has played with Marcos Giron. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but he's like number 60 in the world, and they've played a lot on his channel as well. And yeah, Carew does a lot of great stuff on the channel, you know, from lessons and like gear reviews and a bunch of stuff. So yeah, that's going to be a great one. Return to serve, you know, it's like you got the serve and then return to serve is like two most important things right there. So
we have so many serve and return lessons this year. We did a survey before TennisCon. What are your things holding you back from, you know, winning at your level, getting to the next level? And a big frustration was I've got a weak serve. Return to serve was another one. I feel like I don't play the same way that I do in practice and matches. So we have lessons on that. I mean, you know, and then injury. So those were the big four. And we definitely covered them all inside of TennisCon 6 and then some this year. Mehrban, can you check because when I'm doing this presentation, I cannot see you.
Yeah.
I cannot see the comments. I kind of feel lost out here on my own island.
Yeah.
Can you check and see how the comments are coming in? And
sure, I got you. Yeah. J-Look said he's pretty good. Most definitely. Andrew said, I'm pretty sure he'd win a match against all of the TennisCon coaches at this point, but that's a tournament I'd love to see. You know, something that's interesting that we talked about before is that, you know, I think Carew would probably, maybe I shouldn't say this, but, you know, Jeff Greenwald, I've come to learn is like an amazing player. He's on TennisCon, obviously. What is he in his like 50s?
He's
Is
55. He's 55.
But he's a great player.
Yeah,
so I think I would like to see those two.
Yeah. So Jeff Greenwald, if you guys don't know, he's 55 years old. When I was coaching out in Northern California, I was a director at a club. We all disrespected Jeff so much. He was such a great player. And he came within a point. He beat somebody who was like top 100 for years. I can't think of the guy's name, but if I could, you would all recognize it. And he had a match point against the guy, and that would have put him into a tournament with like Agassi and Roddick and all those players. So that was a long time ago. And he almost got into that tournament. And then he's playing another tournament at 55 years old. And he thought he was going to play Tennis Sandgren because Tennis Sandgren dropped down to like 600 in the world. But he ended up playing another guy who is 700 in the world. Now, 700 in the world, guys, I don't know if you guys appreciate how good that is. And
really good. Yeah.
And he was 5'5" with the guy at 55 years old, but then he did something to his arm and he had to pull out. But I mean, going 5'5" at 55 years old with somebody who's top 1,000 in the world, and probably, you know, he's doubled his age, I'm sure. I mean, that's just crazy. So, I mean, TennisCon is just loaded with so much talent.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, obviously Craig said, so Alex and Simon from Top Tennis Training, really good players. And then of course, Jeff Salzenstein, former top 100er. Still looks like he's in great shape. So yeah, that would be a good matchup.
So speaking of that, number four on the list is Top Tennis Train. They're part of TennisCon. And Simon shows us, I don't know if you guys have been following his channel, Top Tennis Train. They might have the most subscribers out of anybody. I think they're well over 300,000 subscribers. And Simon, besides giving great lessons, is an awesome player. And he's gone back to play ITF tournaments. And he does so much. I mean, if you follow them, they're always posting on YouTube. They're always posting on Instagram. They're coaching players. They're doing a lot of things. So he has very limited time to actually work on his game. So he shows you, if you also have limited time, how you can still practice like a pro, get all the essentials in, and get in a great groove, and then also be able to practice enough of everything in point play and pressure to where just in an hour that you've worked on everything, and you've also tested kind of your nerves as well, so that you can go into a match and feel very comfortable playing. You know, so many people just sometimes spend too much time on certain things, and they don't get enough of serving and returning and point play and create nerves. But you also do need to get in a groove. So this shows you kind of like the perfect practice, how he likes to practice to get ready for these ITF tournaments, which he's done pretty well at them. I think he might have won one, or at least got to the finals of one. Go take a look at his channel. He's like, watch some of these matches and consider this guy is like, I would imagine mid-30s or more, and certainly not getting the practice full time like some of the people he's playing.
Yeah. No, great one. Another fantastic, bunch of players to watch there. And yeah, it's just important to practice efficiently. And it's always cool to see what the pros are doing, and then try to mimic like what is appropriate for you. So that'll be great to watch.
Yeah, I think that's on Tuesday.
Cool.
Okay, this right here is a great lesson. This is maybe I don't want to say the best, because there's always so many great lessons and you can do yourself a disservice, but it's certainly one of the better ones I've seen on, that famous Roger Federer kind of racket lag, easy power. You can see that the kid he's coaching right here, this is Greg Lashore from Online Tennis Instruction, is a very young, great player.
Great guy,
and he's got him kind of in that Roger Federer setup position. And he shows you all these drills. And when you're watching these drills, I'm watching these drills, I'm going, if somebody went through this, if you've ever struggled to do this move and you want to do it, if you find that you just want to learn the art of doing it, or you think it would help you, or it would feel good, or you don't know how to hit topspin and be relaxed and all that kind of stuff, you take too big a backswing. If you went through these drills consistently, there is no way you wouldn't start to get it. That's what I thought out of watching. Like, if you actually went and did this work, there's no way you wouldn't start to get to do it. That's how thorough and good these drills are.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I have to say, so Greg is a brilliant instructor. He doesn't like people saying this, but he was ranked on the ATP tour as well. And yeah, he traveled around and played some for a bit. And yeah, I actually had the pleasure to meet up with him when I was down in Orlando earlier this year. He's in Tampa, and I drove down there, and we hit, and he helped me out with some things, and yeah, he's top class. So definitely, I really enjoy whenever I see his content. So you'll definitely want to check this one out.
Very good coach. Okay, Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Boom! Who's that guy?
I don't know. Huh. He's very handsome, though. Very well dressed as well.
Yeah, I was saying I didn't like your presentation this year because it looks to me like you're younger, fitter, and better looking than last year. I don't like it.
Thank you. Thank you. It's sunlight and sunscreen.
So one thing that's kind of cool, guys, is every time I text with Mehrban, I mean, if you guys don't know, this is the first time you're watching us. We're pretty good friends at this point. And every time he's texting me, it's usually like, oh, I just got done a match. I just got done a workout. I mean, he really is still working on his game a lot and his fitness, and it definitely shows. And he's become a much better player. And he was already a great player. He played Division I. I know you played college. I'm sorry. Was it Division I or not?
Yeah, Division I.
Division I college tennis. Easily a 5.0 plus player. And he's still playing leagues all the time. And what he did is he actually went on to the court and filmed himself. I did notice, though, about this lesson, though, Mehrban. Who was the friend you were playing?
Greg was one of them, and Juan was the other.
Well, yeah, I mostly saw Greg, and Mehrban just kept absolutely just tooling on Greg, just like smacking winners, making him miss passes. It's pretty funny. It's like he'd set up, boom. All right, no, I'm just kidding. But Greg got some.
Greg, yeah, no, Greg. I mean, it was a competitive set, but I probably picked like a good amount that were like my winning points. But he definitely pushed me. And yeah, it's a fun one. Yeah, so like Pete said, there's clips from various different sets that I played with my friends. And yeah, I just went through. I brainstormed. A bunch of different singles mistakes. And then I went out and you'll see me like play the point and then, walk you through the point. And I think if you work on it, even just like one or two of these different mistakes, keep them in mind and try to fix them, then it'll really help out your singles game.
Yeah, it was actually a very good lesson. And I appreciate that you took the time to pick out. I mean, it's hard to go through matches and pick out footage and then try and find exactly what the lesson is. And Mehrban did a great job. So I put it in my top 10, buddy.
It's an honor. Yeah, it's a pleasure to anytime, man. Happy to try to put out some good quality content for the TennisCon. So thank you for putting it in the top 10.
Absolutely. Okay, number 7. This is pretty cool because Brady is from Daily Tennis Lesson, another phenomenal player, phenomenal coach. As you can see, he's a monster. I mean, he can just rip the cover off the ball with his serve, his forehand, his backhand's pretty sweet. But he gave a lesson on how you can play bigger without hitting harder. We always think like the answer to hit more winners is to hit harder and take bigger cuts at it. But he showed us different things you can do from court positioning and shot selection to actually put more pressure on your opponent, be more offensive minded, give your opponent less time while doing it in an intelligent way without taking too much risk to where you would just end up becoming an unforced error machine. That's always the dance we have to play with tennis. Like, how do we stay aggressive but not make a bunch of errors? And so he kind of goes through all that. And I thought, again, another great lesson from Brady this year at TennisCon.
Yeah, Brady's fantastic and very tall, I might add. But yeah, I mean, for sure, when I played my match today, one of my big strategies was just, hitting heavy spin deep. And then also one of the players, wasn't so mobile. So I was trying to do some like shorter slices. And so there's a lot of different strategies where you don't necessarily have to like hit players off the court to really exploit their weaknesses. So definitely going to be a good one to watch.
Awesome. Do we have any questions coming in?
Yeah, let me check. Yeah, sorry. Let's see. Oh, yes. J-Look. He always has very good questions. J-Look asks, what percentage should you practice versus match play? What do you think?
That's a great question. And I think a lot of it also depends on what's your goal for what you're trying to do, and are you trying to learn a completely new skill? Like if you're trying to learn a completely new serve, it's not a bad thing sometimes to take a couple months off and just work on that serve and not worry about putting that serve under pressure. But I do know that a lot of people, they love tennis. They love to be on leagues. And so I always say you should always be practicing. Work your week around playing in an enclosed to an open environment. A closed environment are shadow strokes, or things that basically there's very little variables, and it's your opportunity to create perfection in your stroke. So shadow strokes, hand feeds, filming yourself, rallying in the short court, when a coach feeds you off the racket. These are all opportunities to really dial in your strokes, but also perfect your form. Baskets of serves, obviously, and doing a lot of progression drills. And then you open it up by eventually rallying with people, hitting cross courts. Then, if you're a doubles player, kind of playing points half court, or starting to play doubles. Now we're getting open, and now we're starting to test our skills under pressure. So I think the more you do that and rinse and repeat, that's the most important thing. And here's another thing too. It's something different to think about. Also in a closed environment, like a closed environment, you go, okay, I'm going to go practice a basket of service. Great idea, Pete. I would do that to get that rhythm, but then I would also do things in a closed environment, but still put pressure on yourself. Like I've run a hyper focus camp. What I do to people sometimes is I'll take the ball and I'll roll it against the fence, and they'll have to go pick up the ball, walk in front of everybody, and stand and serve. And why am I doing that? Because when you're playing a match, you're just not serving one ball after the next, boom, 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 and getting in a great rhythm. There's lots of stops and breaks that create the tension. So don't forget to add that to your practice. And I think that is a big thing holding people back. When people go to practice, they're always looking to develop in a rhythm and hit a lot of balls and get a good sweat and get feeling great about hitting the ball. And then when they go play a match, all of a sudden it feels completely different, because here's the crazy thing about tennis. As much as we want tennis to be a rhythm sport, it's not a rhythm sport. We feel our best when we're in a rhythm, but tennis is a game, the way it's made, the way the points stop and start and everything, and how we got to go walk back to the fence to get our own ball, and the time in between points. Tennis is constantly breaking our rhythm.
Yeah.
So if you don't practice that kind of like cadence too, and get used to that feeling, when you get there out in their match, you start to freak out, because it's a lonely feeling. And all of a sudden, it was 35 seconds to a minute before you served your last ball, and you got to make it. You only get 2 chances. And if you miss your first serve all the time and you're hitting a bunch of second serves, you're probably going to lose. Sorry for that side tangent.
No, that was a fantastic side tangent. I don't think many people think about that at all when they're going to serve, and I think that's just a brilliant adjustment that you're making to your players' training. So really love that.
Okay, number 8, Fix That Toss by Lisa Dotson. She created the Serve Master, and now she's made something called. First of all, the whole lesson's great. But really, I couldn't take my eyes off that mat. And it shows you where you should put your feet, where you should toss, if you want to toss a flat, slice, or kick, whether you're a righty or a lefty. I mean, it's really cool. And so when I saw her use that, I'm like, I contacted her, and she sent me a mat, and it's really cool. I had my students try it. They loved it. And I'm certainly going to be doing videos after TennisCon. So, I mean, just to see the mat alone, to me, was worth it, because I've never seen anything like this. We've all gone out there with a towel and tried to toss or trying to hit a racket. But I mean, this is just another level of coolness. And the toss is such a damn headache.
Yeah. Wow. That is I want that mat. That's awesome. Yeah.
I think almost any tennis player who's obsessed with tennis, when you see this mat, you're like, I want that mat. I need that in my life. So, make sure you go get one from Lisa Dotson. And her lesson's also great besides the mat. But the mat stole the show to me, and I thought, wow, that's really cool. So you always are learning new things and seeing new things in TennisCon. That's why I love this event so much.
Yeah. Yeah, toss is important.
Yeah, I'm going to go to number 9. Number 9 is our friend Scott and Nate from Play Your Court, and they took their exclusive content, which I'm really honored that they did, from their Serve Accelerator course. They took their best videos. These videos are high quality as far as the level of production, from filming and audio and graphics. And, Nate is a great coach, and Scott's there too. But a lot of it is done by Nate, and it just takes you step by step and really shows you. So many people again wrote in for TennisCon and said my serve is weak. Well, if you really want to have more power on your serve, we've got a lot of great instruction that you'll want to watch over and over again. And then most importantly, go do these exercises. These are real coaches that the drills that they're showing you, these are the best coaches in the world. And the drills that they're showing you are the ones that they're going to do with their students. So, don't disconnect the dots. You want to watch these videos, study them, and go, okay, now I need to go do this drill today. That's how you're going to get better.
Yeah, definitely. I'm always so interested, especially in the serve session. So this is going to be great. And yeah, we're both good friends with Scott and Nate. So going to be a great one.
Yeah, we hung out in DC this year.
Yes, we did.
I met Mehrban at the City Open with Will from Fuzzy Yellow Balls and Scott and Nate, and it was really a great time. It was so cool to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. 10. Win with any partner with Mark Woodford. Okay. Nice. Mark Woodford, 17-time Grand Slam champion. The Woodies. It's like they were the Bryan brothers before the Bryan brothers. Now they're not brothers, but they called them the Woodies, and Woodies, they dominated like the Bryan brothers. They once they started to win, they almost like never lost. But he's also won a Grand Slam title with John McEnroe, which he talks about, Martina Navratilova. And he just tells just great stories on, just things you're not going to get anywhere but on TennisCon, to be quite honest. And then there's always a lesson in all the stories, what he learned. And I think you're going to find him very relatable because he's very open, how nervous he would get. Like he said, he was so nervous playing with John. And John actually, it seems at least when he did play with Mark Woodford, had actually a soft spot in his heart. So I think you'll enjoy that story. And it's just, I don't know if you guys can see. I mean, think about this. We got 40 plus lessons. I'm talking to a 17-time Grand Slam champion. And this lesson right here alone is 53 minutes. So all the value you're getting out of TennisCon is just really crazy when you think about it. Yeah,
no, it really is, man. Yeah, gonna really enjoy that one. I haven't heard Mark speak in an interview style before, and yeah, like you said, I mean, 17 Grand Slams. It's a lot of championship experience. So yeah, and he seems like such a nice guy. You chose a really good picture of you guys.
yeah, he was super nice. It was awesome. Okay, so now I have to figure out how to get out of here. Okay, cool. And now I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. I'll have to share it again later, but I'm gonna stop now. It's gonna be a relief to stop sharing my screen. Yeah, cool. I feel good to be back in Mehrban. I feel like I'm back home, and I feel good to see people.
Yeah, let's check out the oh yeah, got some good questions here, or comments. Are you checking out the comments now, Peter?
Frank, I am. I'm back on comments. It's good to see you guys back here. Got Frank, best way to learn the slice serve the curve with Peter. Thank you so much, Frank. Let's see here. What is we got to thank John, Craig, 2 amazing lessons this year. Great picks, Performance Plus. He also brings to build a professional style serve. I believe that's going to be on Tuesday. Definitely check out John. He's an amazing instructor. I appreciate him online. So
yeah, he's great with the serve.
This is awesome to see you guys. Andrew, we've worked together, sending some videos. I was a ball person at City Open this year.
I must have seen you, Andrew. I was there every day. That's awesome.
We're almost at 100 people. Guys, share this, and Mehrban will do a TikTok dance if we get over 100.
Sure. Yeah, we were over 100 at one point. Yeah.
We were over 100? Cool. All right. Well, it's awesome to see you guys. Right, now, what we're going to go through now, the next thing I'm going to go through, and I'm going to share my screen because I just we'll share it a little later. But I do want to go through what you guys are going to see at TennisCon. And Mehrban's got a cool bonus for us as well. So then we'll put him through the stress of sharing the screen. So tomorrow, kicking things off. So I'll just have to go off memory. But we are loaded at TennisCon. So kicking it off is that interview with Mark Woodford, 17-time Grand Slam champion Mark Woodford. And you guys are going to get to see that interview. And he talks about how to win with any partner. And he's won with a lot of different partners, but also then, the Woodies just absolutely dominated. The second lesson, which you guys, I got so many emails saying how much you loved Jeff Saldenstein coming on the other night when we were talking about, how to master tennis. He gave a great lesson on the two-handed backhand. So, and I feel like lots of times online, there's just not enough good stuff on the two-hander. This is very thorough. You'll get to see again what a great coach Jeff is. I believe it's like another 30-minute, really step-by-step tutorial from Jeff. And he's so good at technique, also giving lots of visual cues to do, lots of drills. If you go out there just with a basket of balls by yourself, how you can really work on this stuff. So I know you guys are going to like that too, especially if you have a two-hander. But even if you have a one-hander, it's worth a watch because he's just so good at like teaching the learning process that translates to a lot of different strokes. The next lesson, we had Mehrban give us the top 5 singles mistakes. We have Ryan Reedy from 2 Minute Tennis, who's probably the hottest coach on YouTube right now. I think he's come out of nowhere in the last couple of years. Now he's got, I think, over 150, 160,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is phenomenal. And he deserves it because he's a great coach. And he goes to the top 5 doubles mistakes. What's really cool is he shows you that nice tennis board, and then he goes out on the court with club players and shows you the mistake and then the fix. And that's really cool.
Love that.
Another great instructor, Thomas from Feel Tennis. He's got close to 200,000 subscribers right now. And I myself, if I were to get back into playing, I would need to do these drills in this lesson because I find I'm pretty decent on the high forehand volley. My high backhand volley is a nightmare right now. And so he goes over how to make high forehand and backhand volleys, the mistakes people are making, the fixes, the drills. He's another just legendary coach. Then we got Brady, 5 Ways to Play Bigger, which we've already told you about. Okay, this is cool. Day and Daytree from Racket Flex. They sent me a video the other day. They always make me sweat till the end. Then they sent me a video the other day, like, I think this is our best video we've ever made for TennisCon, and it is. And it's basically all about the second serve. And I mean, it is award-winning. It's award-winning. Awesome. And then Lisa, the toss, how to fix your toss. And then Karu from how to a masterclass and return serve. This is crazy. And then we got Tennis Express on how to pack your bag for a tournament. That's all just tomorrow. That's one day. So yeah.
Awesome. Peter, I'm coming sorry, I might see. Sorry, I might be interrupting you. There's a little bit of lag there, but there was a question earlier that asked, and sorry, I forgot who it was from, but they asked like, is there a schedule, of all the presentations somewhere? So what's your answer to that?
Well, you can see the schedule when you guys, when we send out your free ticket, the schedule is all on that page. And then also every day I send out an email. Tomorrow, when you get your email, you will see everything that's on the day. So every day you'll get an email between 8 and 9 in the morning. So be looking out for that. If you don't get your email and you signed up, just send me, because sometimes it might go to your first thing, go to your spam or your promotion folder. The email might be there. And then If you still can't find it, just send me an email to crunchtimecoaching@gmail.com. So that's how that will work.
Perfect.
All right, cool. All right, Mehrban, do you want to share your screen?
Yeah, let's do that. Let me try. All right, so present, I suppose. Share screen. Share screen. Screen one. Sorry, I'm like reading out everything I'm doing. Do you see my like courses screen?
I do. So Mehrban's going to share a special bonus. If you've gone through, you see what we're going through tomorrow. You see it's a jam-packed week. If you don't have time to watch everything, or you want to watch everything over and over again, he's got some really cool bonuses for you when you buy off his link. So we'll show you. I'll share his link in there too. People have had questions like, do I get the bonuses? Like, if you like the bonuses that instructors show you, you have to buy off their link so that they can see you're on their list. So if you like what Mehrban shows you tonight, make sure you buy off his link through his emails that he sends, through the link we put here in the chat. He'll send an email after this live stream. And then don't leave too, because we are going to play tennis trivia to end tonight and give away some really cool prizes. So go ahead, Mehrban. I'm putting it up there. It should be coming up there for you.
Excellent. Whoops. Okay. So, yeah. So if you get the upgrade to the all access pass for TennisCon 6, what I will do as far as bonuses is I will give you free access to the Forehand Power Challenge right here, which is a 5-day challenge where I have different content for each day, the most important aspects of getting more MPHs on your forehand. We've got the unit turn, coil, uncoil, contact point and finish, stances and footwork, and power acceleration days. And each day I'll have a video of me, instructing you and, key points, action steps. So that is a really helpful challenge that I put together, and I'll send you that. As Peter said, just give a few days. Well, once I get the list from Peter of people who get TennisCon 6 through my link, then I'll send you that. And as you can see here, I've done a bunch of different summits throughout the years. And I thought what I'd do for you all is to put together a tennis summit power pack of the top lessons from these summits that have to deal with getting you more power on different strokes. So I will send you a pack of that as well. It's going to be somewhere between probably 6 to 10 lessons, something like that, but the best ones that I can find for you all, and I will include that as well. So that will be the bonus. If you all would like that, just feel free to go through the link the link that's in the chat that I guess Peter will put in the chat link. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, it's all about power this year. And yeah, I hope that you enjoy this bonus if you do decide to take advantage of it through my link. So there you go, Peter. If there's any questions, just let me know from you or the chat.
I put your link. I put your link right there in the chat. So Mehrban, your link is there. So when you click on that link, or you get an email from Mehrban and you want his bonuses, make sure that you click his link so then we can track it back to him and he can send you out your bonus. So if you know that you want to watch TennisCon over and over again and you like Mehrban's bonus, make sure that you click his link and you can get that. Okay, so I am going to get our where'd it go? I just had it a second ago.
Trivia.
I'm going to get the trivia questions out. Let me do this real quick. Get the trivia questions. Did I just throw it in the trash accidentally?
Are we going to have to make up some questions on the spot here, Peter?
Well, I have it up here.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to read it. I have it also in my other thing, so I have it.
Okay.
But yeah, I wanted to basically be able to look. I can read the question and then come back. Okay, cool. All right. So guys, we're going to get ready for tennis trivia. So everybody get fast on your keyboard right now. The first person to answer the question gets credit for it. And let me actually, I got to be writing these down. So let me get a notepad so I can keep score. That's what I really need. All right. So we're going to keep score. And basically, the person who has the most points will win first prize, second prize, third prize. And sometimes we might just say whoever gets it first will get a free tennis strategy book. So what we're giving away is a $100 gift card to Tennis Express. We're giving away these books. We're giving away a free lifetime subscription to Next Level University, which gives you all my courses I've ever created. So that's really cool. And yeah, so going to be some fun stuff.
Sweet.
All right, so I want to write a new note. All right, so here we go. So this is how I'll keep score tonight. Guys, get ready. Mehrban, you get ready. I'm nervous. We got to watch them come in.
We do. Are you watching on the StreamYard one or YouTube or?
I'm watching on StreamYard.
Okay. All right. You want to watch there too then?
Yeah, we'll watch on StreamYard. Here's the first question, guys. The game is now officially begun. So, and I've already given the answer, really. We have Gigi Fernandez and Mark Woodford in TennisCon 6. Between the two of them, how many Grand Slam titles have they won? We're looking for a number. Okay, I see 34, Jack. Is that who you see first?
34, Jack.
Nice job, Jack. Jack last year, I know he won stuff. I think I sent him books, or he might have got a gift card. Jack, what did you win last year? Jack is good at this game.
He's good.
I know I definitely was sending him money or a book or something. I know he won. So Jack's got 1 point. All right.
Yeah, I think he won trivia for me too.
Oh, really? He's a beast.
Yeah.
Jack, you're a beast. He probably gets like his high-powered computer out. Tennis Haas is on. Oh, wow, that's cool.
All right. What's up, man?
All right. Good to see you, Devore.
Devore's the man.
All right. Devore wants to win some stuff. Okay, second question. Let me go to it. Okay, cool. And I already gave this answer away. Easy. The last name. Carew, who is 400 in the world, was a hitting partner to what Grand Slam champion? We're waiting for it to come in. I always get nervous when you wait for it. Have you seen anything yet?
I haven't seen any. No, oh, okay. Things have come in.
Wow. I think it's Steven.
Oh geez, hold on. Yeah, yes. I see Steven C.
Steven C.
Is that what you see? Steven C?
That's what I see. Steven C. Nice job, Steve C.
All right.
This is so fun.
I see some other trivia. Yeah, I see some trivia pros I've seen before. Close ones, guys. So yeah, nice job.
Oh, he's so fun. So Steve C's got a point. Good job, guys. All right. Next question. Let me go back to my question. Oh, this is going to be a good one. We'll be looking for the last name again. I'm trying to make it easy and fast for you guys. All right. I got to scroll all the way down so I see the people come in. Okay. Jeff Saldenstein is one of our former top 100 pro. Who did he play on Arthur Ashe Stadium with John McEnroe announcing the match, and he won the first set? And the guy at the time, I think, was 2 in the world.
I know this.
You know it?
Can I win? No.
Oh,
okay.
I think.
Wait. Oh,
wow! Carmen
Britt. Is that what you see?
That's who I see. Is that who you see?
That is who I see. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job, Carmen.
Yeah, well done.
Okay, so
well done.
Carmen Britt has a point. It's evenly spread so far. Okay.
Yeah. Well done.
Okay.
Well
done. So far, so good. I think we're doing good on the calling together too, Mehrban. We're verifying together in time. So
yeah, and you know, I have to say this too. Oh, sorry, Peter. Like, I don't know, maybe it'll like glitch on your end or something, but we have to go by like our verification, you know, like so. Yeah. Anyways.
Okay. All right. This we will go by first name. We will go by first name. I get nervous. Okay, I'm back. First name.
Relax.
What TennisCon All-Star warmed up Roger Federer at the year-end championships about 4 or 5 years ago? He was a hitting partner to Roger Federer. First name. You can see these videos on YouTube. Still waiting.
Ooh.
I see BZ9.
9. I also see BZ9 is also a trivia champion.
BZ9. Okay, BZ9. Good job. Okay.
Oh yeah, BZ9. Beverly. That's right. Hello, Beverly.
Oh, Beverly's BZ9.
Yeah, I was just in her neck of the woods. Yep, I believe that's her.
Good job, Beverly. All right, so far we've got a bunch of people with 1 point. Wow. Okay. All right. Good job. Next question. It's pretty impressive that all these people are part of TennisCon.
Yeah, real good crew.
Okay, we'll go by first name again. What TennisCon All-Star? Who created a product called the Serve Master? First name. I don't see anybody yet.
It's probably going to come all in at once.
It's going to come flying in like crazy.
Ooh. I think I saw it on YouTube. Oh, yep.
I see BZ9 again.
Beverly, wow. Crushing it.
Are we right?
Yeah.
She just took the lead.
Yep. Took the lead. Yep.
All right. You've got now 2 points, BZ9, Beverly. Way to go. Lisa Dotson. She's the one who also created the Tossmaster. So very awesome. Okay. All right. Next question. Oh, this is good. He's a TennisCon legend. All right, you guys ready?
Peter Freeman. Oh,
we need the last name. Who is the coach in King Richard who took the Williams sisters from California to Florida and trained them at his academy? Who was that coach? We're looking for last name.
Okay. I think one of our friends got it, huh? Right?
I can't keep. All of a sudden, my things have.
The house of tennis.
Oh, yeah? One?
That's what I see.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Devore.
King Devore. Nice going, man. Yeah, definitely check out Tennis House. Good stuff. Instagram.
Yeah. Okay, Devore. Nice
YouTube
job.
as well. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? This next question, will be worth a point on the board. I'm keeping track. So far, we have Steve C, Jack with 1, Steve C with 1, Carmen with 1, BZ9 Beverly with 2, Devore with 1. So it's like anybody's game. This next one, I will send you this. Remember to email me at crunchtimecoaching@gmail.com. Email me if you win this. If you get this next question right, you win this. You win Jorge Capistani. You win his book, Tennis Strategy. And it shows you how to beat every level. Okay. So every style player, I'll send this to you. Plus you got a point on the board. And yeah, let's do this. Okay. Excellent. So let's go to the next question. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
We'll look for the first name spelled correctly. The first name spelled correctly. What TennisCon All-Star is a USPTA and PTR Master Professional? First name.
Ooh, I know it.
Which is damn hard to do. Almost impossible.
Damn hard. Oh, I think we have a winner.
Carmen. Right?
Carmen. Doesn't she have 2 points now?
Yep.
Boom.
All right. So
Wow.
Carmen, you have 2 points plus. You get this. So make sure you email me. Let me see if my banners are still up. Let me see my email address. Yes. Make sure you email me here with your name and address, and I will get this into the mail to you. And yeah, it was kind of, I swear, I didn't even know it was his question yet. So it's just kind of like good timing. This Jorge Capistani wrote this, and he's a master USPTA and PTR pro. And it just happened that, I don't know, that was kind of weird the way that worked out. That was the next one on my list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
All right. It's pretty impressive, our TennisCon coaches. Our TennisCon coaches are amazing. Okay. Next question. We'll look for, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of the banners so I can see the comments. Go to comments. Okay. I'm all messed up here. My comments aren't showing. I'm having technical trouble tonight, Mehrban.
Yeah, it happens. It always happens.
Can you see your question, your comments? Okay, here we go. Now,
yeah, I can see my comments. Yeah.
Okay. Carmen said she loves Jorge. Okay.
Me too.
Another TennisCon All-Star. What TennisCon All-Star has 11 gold balls? First name. 11 gold balls. That's 11 national titles. Let's see. If you ain't first, you're last. Brett is not correct. I see 2 Bretts. That's not it.
Oh, man, that's brutal. So many Bretts.
BZ9 got it
BZ9.
It's Brent Abel. Brent Abel,
not
Brett.
Guys, I mean, I feel for you, but yeah, it's Brent. So close. But Beverly, man. Nice work.
Okay. So she's got 3 points. She looks like she is in pretty good shape now to win that $100 gift card, but there's still plenty of questions on the board. There's still plenty of questions. By the way, if you're enjoying this and you love Mehrban, I'm going to put his link in there again. Help Mehrban put his kids through school by buying off his link.
Yes.
So I just put Mehrban's link in there. Remember, you get awesome bonuses from him, as well as all the TennisCon stuff, plus other bonuses, which we'll go through at the end, in case you don't know. Okay, back to the game. The game is the most important. Okay, now we're going to go to the Pro Tour. We have 6 questions left for tonight, because we already had Mehrban on here for an hour and a half. Okay, are you guys ready?
Fun time.
We'll go last name. Last name. Who did Carlos Alcaraz beat in the finals of this year's U.S. Open? Who did he beat? Last name. I cannot see anybody yet.
Oh, they're coming in.
Okay. Is it
Grace?
No, Grace. Is it Grace? I think it's Grace. Casper Ruud. Grace, you're on the board. Nice job.
Yep. Sorry, I was on mute, but yes, Grace.
Okay. All right. We'll play for another book and a point. So we're going to give away another book. Going to give away a 3 tonight. So another book. Oh, Mehrban's eating food. Look at that. Okay. I think I say this right now. This is tough. Both of these names are tough. That's a hint. Who did Iga Swiatek beat to win the U.S. Open? Last name. Last name. Who did she beat to win the U.S. Open?
They're coming in. Oh my gosh. Is it Beverly again? Unreal.
I don't know. I lost
Yeah,
it.
double check. Double check.
I see BZ9. Jabeur.
BZ9.
Yep.
Must have incredible internet connection.
You know what's crazy about that?
Wow.
I teach a clinic at Harper's Point Racket Club, and that's the home of Katie McNally, who was playing doubles with Coco Gauff, and she actually got to the finals this year of the U.S. Open doubles. She had match points against Ons Jabeur at the Cincinnati tournament, which is our hometown, but she lost, and man, it was heartbreaking. But
That's
yeah,
tough. But yeah, Jabor's
Ons
great.
Jabeur.
Like, such a great game. Yeah.
Ons Jabeur.
So four for Beverly, right?
Yeah, she's got 4 now. It's like she's and was that, did I give another book away on that? Didn't I?
I think you did, didn't you?
I think that was a book question. So Beverly, not only make sure you send me your name and your address, because you just won a book too.
I have her address too, in case she forgets.
Okay, this next one will be for, this is a big one, because this question, I'm not kidding, is literally worth thousands of dollars. This is all my courses I've ever created. This is Next Level University. So you'll get a point on the board, plus you'll win Next Level University if you're the person who gets this.
Be quick on this one.
Yeah. Make sure you definitely email me that you won, so I know. Otherwise, you might not get it. If you don't email me, then I won't know how to hook you up. So this is a big question. So I wish you luck. Are you ready? All we need is a first name. All we need is a first name. Who won this year's Men's Australian Open? Just need a first name on this. Who won the Men's Australian Open? This is for Next Level University and a point. Performance Plus. Performance Plus, you don't count.
Oh my God.
We'll have to go with Jack. I see Jack.
Oh, how does Craig feel right now?
All right, Jack, you win Next Level University, and you have 2 points. That's pretty sweet.
Damn.
But keep playing, John. Keep playing. Okay,
Peter's saying that you're too good, Craig, to even need any of the instruction.
Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is a tough one because this is gonna. I'm gonna do. You know what? We're gonna make this one really hard. We're gonna make this one really hard because you have to spell the last name. You have to spell the last name. See you guys. Dinner time. See you, John. Okay. Who took out Serena this year at the U.S. Open to have her last match, which was a fantastic run at the U.S. Open. So entertaining, so emotional.
Yeah.
So who, last name, who beat Serena? It was a great match. It's a great match.
She had some really good matches this year.
I think Andrew got it. That's clutch, man.
Oh, Andrew. Fine. You know, Andrew was second place like 2 or 3 times. So
that is not an easy name to spell. I should have given away a prize for that, but you know what, Andrew, you get the third book. Andrew, write me an email. That deserves a book because that's not easy.
What a benevolent guy you are. Yeah, because I mean he came second place for the book as well. So
Andrew says, "Damn right, I deserve a book for that." Michael Loriola, I used to teach Michael Loriola in Almond Valley Athletic Club in San Jose.
It sounds right. Look at that, 2 first names in there, Tom, John.
All right, guys. So yeah, Andrew, definitely make sure that you email me your address, and I'll get you the book. And let's see here. We have 2 questions left. 2 questions left. Let me do a point count. Do a point count here. And we have Jack with 2. So he could tie. Carmen with 2. Steve with 1. Devore with 1. Grace with 1. And we have Beverly with 4. So basically, we have a couple people in the running. If they answer 2 correctly in a row, they can tie her, and then we'll have a tie-breaking question. Okay, so here is the question. Let's see. Who won on the men's side Indian Wells this year? Who won Indian Wells on the men's side this year? Last name.
Great question.
I think it's a great question. Yes. Fritz, I have.
Oh,
Carmen.
Mr.
No,
Maddox.
Grace. Wait.
Oh, no, Andrew, right?
Andrew
again.
What
a streak here he's putting together.
Yeah, baby. Nice job, Andrew. Okay. Final question. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, this is good. We got to honor the great Fed. This is honoring the great Roger Federer, who made us all cry. Retired this year. Andrew says internet speed is picking up. Whoop, whoop. All right, guys. This is the last name. You got to type in the last name. Who did Roger Federer beat to win his first U.S. Open? Last name.
Great question.
I think about these things. I write them down.
Respect.
Go deep.
Everyone's Googling.
Okay. I don't see it yet. We're looking for the last name. I saw somebody answer it, but it flew by me. I think it's this.
Wait. So Hewitt, right? Hewitt. Let's see.
Is he the first and only one to put that?
He's the first Hewitt. Yep.
Wow, that question was tougher than I thought. He actually won a set 6-0 in that match, I remember.
Wow.
He had a 6-0 set against Hewitt. Okay, cool. So, Beverly, you are the winner of a $100 gift card to Tennis Express. Make sure you email me if you want that. And I think I can send it to you by email. I might have to send it to you in the mail. I don't know, but definitely email me so I have your email, and then also put that you won the Tennis Express gift card and that what your address is. And I'll get it out to you sometime this week. Man, that was a fun first one, buddy.
Yeah, that was fantastic, Peter. Thank you so much. And I like the way you did the trivia too, like doing, adding up the points and stuff, keeping track. It's not easy.
That was not easy, but my
best question. I honestly, great questions. Yeah. So, yeah, I just have to say, man, I'm just, again, really excited. You know me, I'm like a tennis junkie. I want to improve my game as much as possible. And I know everybody on this stream is the same way. And you're just going to get so much value from this week. So definitely tune into as many of them as you can. And, if you don't have much time this week, definitely get the all access pass. Feel free to use the link that Peter put in there if you'd like, and I'll send you, the bonuses of the Forehand Power Challenge and the Tennis Summit Power Pack with my top lessons from the summit related to getting the max power you can from your game and your stroke. So, yeah, great job, Pete. And what do you have to say?
I love it. I'm so excited for TennisCon 6 this year. It's fun hanging out with you. It's fun hanging out with the people online. And we'll send you an email tomorrow. I'm going to send you an email between 8 and 9 a.m. so you can start watching the lessons, whether you are a member or not, whether you're, just got your free ticket or you're a lifetime member. I'll have a way where you can just click a link and watch the lessons, or you can log in. And if you don't get an email from me, like if it's like 9:15 a.m. and you don't have an email from me, then definitely start checking your spam and your promotion tab. And if it's not there, then email me at crunchtimecoaching@gmail.com, and I'll make sure that I send you out day one. So yeah, that's it for today. I just want you guys to really enjoy TennisCon 6. I'll be back tomorrow night with Gigi Fernandez, 17-time Grand Slam champion. So same time, a different link, but you know how to find me. We'll be sending out the email on that too. And yeah, I think that's it for now, buddy.
Great. Thanks, Peter. And yeah, quick shout out to my team who's watching. Actually, the team's called If You Want Soft Serve, Go to Dairy Queen. I think that's a great team name. But yeah. I hope to see you all there at the sessions and like the live streams. Peter has a bunch more lined up, and I think we'll be doing a couple more too. So definitely take advantage of TennisCon as much as you can. You got to give Peter huge kudos. We've been on calls a few times, and like I can just tell like how busy he is. He's just running to, he's spending so many hours on TennisCon, and he's like teaching people, and he's looking at videos that people have submitted. And Peter's one of the best in the industry, and really amazing guy. And so yeah, I just want to give him kudos, and great job, Peter. And just exciting week, man. Really excited.
Thank you so much. All right, Mehrban, the check's in the mail, buddy.
No. That's free.
All right, guys, we'll see you. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks.